So you could have one line item for installing the J-hooks, one line item for installing, maybe for example, beam clamps, because you have to hammer the beam clamps on and then attach the J-hook to that beam clamp. Because you got to be able to accommodate for the beam clamps as a material and the J-hooks as a material. And they don't just magically jump in the ceilings by themselves. You're going to have to install the beam clamp and install the J-hook. And that way you make sure that you don't miss anything. You might even be attaching those J-hooks with some type of powder actuated tool. Now, granted, it's not going to take very long to shoot one, clip into the ceiling with a powder actuated tool, but if you're installing 500 of them, 1,000 of them, that can add up pretty quickly. If you don't account for that, that's money you're losing out of the bid. For cable trays, you might have a separate section just for the cable trays. One for installing the cable tray section, one for installing the hardware, making sure that it's level. Then when you move into the backbone systems, copper or fiber, doesn't matter which, you might have one line item for roughing in the cable. And that's where you're going to capture the footage of the cable and the labor to install that cable. So then you might have one item for dressing the cable.